At face value, this is just another Mercedes-Benz C-Class, and quite a handsome expression of that C-Class art. But there's nothing really alerting you to the fact that there's something really special under that gleaming sheet metal. This is the C350e, and it's a hybrid model built right here in South Africa.
Hybrids aren't hugely popular here. Toyota's Prius was the first mainstream hybrid, and it's still the most successful one. Lexus has some hybrid models, and Honda's CRZ linked hybrid tech to sports car motoring. It's taken German premium brands longer to sell hybrid models here, despite their availability in Europe, but that's also changing. BMW now has a range of e-drive hybrid models, while Mercedes offers both the S500e and, more recently, the C350e.
The C-Class is one of the sleekest and most elegant cars in the premium compact car category. Not that it is that compact. A couple of years ago, a car this size would have carried the E-Class badge. But having said that, it's very well proportioned, and those aerodynamic lines disguise the car's bulk really well too.
This C350e gains further visual stature with the addition of optional 19-inch wheels shod with rear tyres that are fatter than the fronts. They set a sporty tone and also serve to emphasise the car's athletic stance. It might be a hybrid with all the green credentials that status suggests, but the C350e also has performance as an objective, which is one of the reasons why it comes with air suspension as standard. It allows a lower stance without compromising a compliant ride.
That the C-Class is almost 4.7 metres long, 1.8 metres wide, and has a wheelbase of 2.84 metres means that the cabin is a roomy place, and it's very classily decorated with glossy black and textured silver finishes. It is also the class leader in terms of ergonomics, and it is very luxuriously appointed.
Mercedes fans will note that the C350e's hybrid status hasn't affected the cabin interior layout. The switchgear, features and systems are all pure C-Class. The quality is tactile and comfort levels are high too. Our test car was fitted with a long list of extras, adding some 130,000 Rand to the asking price. Among those extras was the panoramic glass sunroof, the satellite navigation and a superb Burmester sound system. There's also a raft of advanced safety systems. However, the battery pack above the rear axle impacts on luggage space, cutting the boot capacity from 480 to 335 litres.
The drivetrain of the C350e packs some serious hardware. There's the main petrol engine, which is a 2-litre turbocharged unit, good for 155 kilowatt of maximum power, linked to 350 newton meters of torque. And then, of course, there's the electric motor, which adds another 60 kilowatt and an instant 340 newton meters to that equation. Combined power and torque output comes to 205 kilowatt and 600 newton meters. Drive to the rear wheels.
The hybrid module, comprising the electric motor and an integral clutch, is mounted directly to the 7-speed auto gearbox, from where it can provide all the necessary motive power when required while decoupling the engine. The C350e offers several driving programs ranging from all-electric to Sport Plus. The brakes actively harvest energy to charge the battery, and there's also a choice of operating modes that determines just how much and how often electric power is used to augment the 2-litre engine.
The C350e starts off in electric mode, and if the battery is fully charged, it has a range of 30 kilometers and will reach a speed in electric mode of 130 kilometers an hour. But for a lot of drivers, of course, the real attraction here will be the fact that you can combine the electric motor and the petrol engine, and that provides some seriously sporty dynamics. The 0 to 100 time, an impressive 5.1 seconds, top speed electronically governed to 250 kilometers an hour.
There is one downside to this hybrid drivetrain. It adds some 330 kilograms to the curb mass, and yet the C350e still feels sporty and enthusiastic. Yes, the steering is over-assisted, but turn-in is direct and responsive, while the ride is reassuringly firm, even in comfort mode. The official fuel consumption figure is 2.4 litres per 100 kilometres on the open road, which is quite a remarkable figure, but one that's effectively unattainable. Instead, as mentioned, it's the electric motor's extra urge that is the C350e's strongest asset.
Hybrid cars are relatively scarce in South Africa, and especially so in the premium car segment. This Mercedes-Benz C350e is a viable alternative to normal luxury cars, and it offers sporty dynamics, high-tech and a lot of luxury as well. But one can't help but think that with the advent of electric cars, these hybrids are going to have to become a lot cheaper if they're going to survive.
The Mercedes-Benz C350e couples all the pros of the current C-Class to a high-tech hybrid drivetrain that works seamlessly and delivers athletic urge with handling to match. On the downside, the boot is smaller, the car is heavier, and the asking price is steep, but cars like these play a pioneering role that cannot be ignored.